Welcome to Vidia Talk, where touching lives is our goal. We bring you interviews from fashion and fitness, dating and romance, divorce and its impacts, to health, beauty, nutrition, and news from around the world. Now, here's your host, Vivian Diamond.
Hi guys, welcome to Vidia Talk, where touching lives is our goal. Today we have a whole lot of exciting stuff for you guys. So ladies, get your pens ready because Michelle is here to give us a scoop of what's going on with weight loss. You know, because a lot of people work out a lot. Like me, I love to work out, but sometimes it's good to take some shortcut. I don't work out like 5 times a day. I want to know what's going on. So I can use that shortcut and then probably reduce my workout. But it's good to work out still though. But a little bit of cheating here and there wouldn't hurt, would it, Michelle?
Oh no, absolutely not.
So Michelle is a medical esthetician. Michelle, what's the scoop?
So there's a new technology that we recently just got our hands on. It's called the Vanquish.
Okay.
What the Vanquish is it's radio frequency that targets adipocytes or fat cells.
Okay.
What's awesome about it is that clinical studies show that after 4 treatments, you can lose 59% of that fat in that target area without diet or working out.
Okay, so you call it the medical vanquisher?
So it's called Vanquish, which is radio frequency,
Okay.
and it is a medical device. You have to
Alright.
be under a doctor's license to have it.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
So you guys do that at
The Woodlands Health and Wellness, absolutely.
Okay, cool, awesome. So do people get back the weight when it's gone?
So it's permanent non-surgical fat reduction.
Non-surgical, that sounds good.
Absolutely. So you lose about 59% of fat in that target area, and once when that fat is gone, it's gone forever. It never comes back.
Awesome. So is it like, how does it go? Is it like all over your body or just like a particular area?
That would be awesome. Yeah, you can do your full body. Typically, the areas that we treat most would be like the stomach, the abdomen. What's cool about this device compared to other ones that are on the market, like say the Cool Sculpting, is that it's not just a small target area, it's actually the full area. So it's not just the stomach, it's also the flanks. So you get both the stomach and the flanks in one target area.
Okay. And I learned that when it does that, those fats never come back.
Right, yeah, it's a natural process called apoptosis, or the natural death of a cell. So what the device does, it creates that apoptosis in the body, so those fat cells get excreted out through urination, defecation, and sweat. So it's really cool.
That's cool. So apart from that, what else do you offer for weight loss at the Woodlands Wellness Center?
So at the Woodlands Health and Wellness, we are there with our PA, Whit Wynn, and our physician, Dr. Robert Zayas, and they do offer the prescription weight loss of the phetamine.
The phetamine? So tell me about the phetamine, Michelle.
What's really nice about the phetamine is that it helps to speed up your energy, boost your metabolism, and curb appetite all at the same time.
Awesome, because I've heard of the phetamine because I had some friends that were overweight at work, and then they went to some dietitian and they placed them on that, and that really helped them curb their appetite, so they didn't like eat too much. I was like, are you sure you don't want to eat anymore? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm like, okay.
And it's great, right? That's perfect.
And they say it helps your metabolism, increases it, so that way you shed off the fat. That's really good, guys. So apart from the phenomena, what else you have to offer?
Well, they do also do the HCG, which with the HCG diet, you do have to do about 500 calorie intake, which is pretty crazy.
It is crazy though.
But people tend to lose a lot of weight when they're on that as well.
Even if you're not on HCG, with 500 calories a day, you should lose weight, right?
You would think so, yes.
Okay, you would think so. So with the HCG now, does it help you curb your appetite at all? Does it do that?
I believe so. I do know that with the HCG, it is a dietary recommendation that you do the 500 calories or less, and it does have more of a strict dietary intake as well. Okay. So you try to stay away from a lot of calories, carbs, and it does want you to up your protein.
So, but if that does help you, I mean, you do have to be qualified to be placed on the HCG diet, right?
So all of the prescription weight loss you do have to qualify for, and that would be based on your BMI. But yeah, if you do qualify, you could always either, I think it's either one or the other. You'd want to get on either the phetamine or the HCG.
Wow. You go there to the Woodlands Wellness, they have all kind of stuff to help you, you know, is it beauty, is it weight loss, whatever you need, they got it right there. So we'll take a break right now, and when we come back, what's next? Michelle on the hot seat.
Oh my.
So we'll be right back.
Still to come on Vidia Talk.
What is the craziest thing you've ever done?
Well, is this like as far as me working or just me personally?
Just you personal.
The craziest thing I've ever done?
Yes.
Visit madecityhair.com and purchase quality hair.
Welcome back, guys. So before the break, I told you guys that Michelle was gonna be on the hot seat. So Michelle, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. What is the craziest thing you've ever done?
Well, is this like as far as me working or just me personally?
Just you personal.
The craziest thing I've ever done?
Yes.
Well, I was on a reality TV show.
Oh my god.
Yes, it was called Scream Queens.
Like, oh look, guys, I never knew Michelle was in a reality TV show. Okay, go ahead.
So it was called Scream Queens. It was on VH1. It was back in the day.
I think I've heard about that Scream Queen thing.
Yeah, it was pretty popular. It was showcasing a bunch of actresses, which back in the day when I lived in New York, I was doing acting. So it was for the next Saw 6 movie. So you got a role in Saw 6, and I got second place. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I didn't care about second place. That's really cool. Like, it's more or less, you know, Michelle on the hot seat. It was more or less like me on the hot seat, because I got to find out something about Michelle. I never knew. Like, oh my gosh. You have a lot of explaining to do, Michelle.
Wow.
So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Michelle, I'm so grateful you're here, and can't wait to have you here next time. Thank you to the audience for watching. I do really appreciate that. Thank you to my co-producers, and we'll see you guys next weekend. Thank you so much. Bye now.
Next episode on Vidia Talk.
My last book, the book that I just recently completed, is called Blood of Legends.
Is it the one with the vampire?
Yeah, that's the vampire story. But all I'm trying to teach America.
Hi everyone, it's Makeup with Africa. Today, we're gonna do a little springtime makeup. First things first, we definitely have to moisturize our lips. Now the first thing I'm using is Vaseline in a chapstick version. Now we definitely have to prime and prep our face. What I'm using is the Professional by Benefit Cosmetics to reduce the appearance of pores on my face. Next, I use the Evermatte Primer by Becca Cosmetics to definitely target my T-zones because I do get extra oily on my forehead, nose, and chin area. Moving on to my eyebrows, now I'm filling it in with Eyebrow Kit by e.l.f. and I'm using it in the color of dark brown, and I'm going to use a small angle brush to fill in my eyebrows. To make my eyebrows appear more realistic, I use a spoolie brush, also by e.l.f., and I also use a dark brown eye pencil to fill in the appearance of the eyebrows better. Now what I have here is a Stila foundation. It actually comes with a foundation and concealer on the top, and the concealer is in a lighter shade, but the color is in deep 15. I'm gonna take a small concealer brush, also by e.l.f., and I'm gonna clean up my eyebrows and make it look definitely like it's mine, and highlight the brow bones, and also use a beauty blender to fill it in and make it blend into my skin tone. My beauty blender is a bit damp, so I'm going to use a NYX matte finish spray to spray it a little bit and actually make the process easier. What you see me doing here is taking a lighter brown eye pencil, and I'm actually going to go back into my eyebrows and fill it in just a little more, but I'm going to, imitate the gradient form that your natural brow would take. Sometimes I feel like giving up. This hate is the only one I see me fall. Moving on to our eyes. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal to actually be an eye primer for my eyeshadow, and I'm using it in the color Beautiful Bronze. My eyeshadow palette is by NYX Cosmetics, and it is in the Dark Till Dawn shades. And I'm going to use that matte brown shade as also a base before I put any poppy eyeshadow. Now I know I look a little crazy here, but this is actually a really cool technique to make sure your winged liner or your winged eyeshadow looks very on point, and you can just put it at the edges of your eye and make sure it's in a winged form, and it's going to make sure that your liners do not go off the grid. Next eyeshadow palette I'm going to use is also by e.l.f. and I'm going to use this nice kind of aqua blue eyeshadow as kind of the centerpiece of my eyes. Then I'm going to go back to my NYX eyeshadow palette. I'm going to use a kind of more shimmery brown color. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a smaller eyeshadow brush that's kind of thinner, and I'm gonna go in with a dark purple as a winged before I put on an eyeliner. Now we're gonna actually put on our liner. So I'm using the e.l.f. cream liner, and I'm also using another small angle brush, and I'm using it to go back in over where I had put my eyeshadow. Tape off my face, and I'm gonna go back in with that Pearl Balm that I talked about earlier, and I'm actually gonna go back in under my eyes to make sure that, my skin is actually still very clear. Oh no, no, no. Oh yeah, might go on to be dead when I'm feeling blue. Now you just Foundation time. So I'm going back in with my Stila foundation. I love this foundation. It's actually very mattifying for oily skin, and I make sure I fill it in to the areas that I need it most. And you don't need too much foundation because it is buildable. And then I'm also going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee, and I'm actually going to highlight my T-zones and under my eyes. You see here is kind of an epic fail, but it is an e.l.f. translucent powder that I'm going to use to kind of bake my face. But you can also use Sacha Buttercup in a lighter brown color, but this is also a good alternative as well. I'm going to be blending in everything with this L'Oreal True Match powder in the color Cappuccino. It's the N8 and it is the neutral palette, and I'm going to be using it to blend out my makeup. And then to contour, I'm going to use the new Black Radiance contour palette in the shades medium to dark. It's a very great palette for beginners, and it's also inexpensive. Highlight time. So to get that glow that we want for spring and summer, we're gonna highlight our cheekbones, our nose, and our forehead and chin, and definitely your Cupid's bow to make sure that whenever the sun glows, you are definitely glowing. Going back to our eyes, I'm going to use the Tarte Cosmetics Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, and I'm going to use it to, bring out my lashes. And I'm also going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. These two as a combination really make your eyelashes come out, especially for people that actually don't have a lot of eyelashes like me. So you can see how it really does bring out my eyes. Now this part is definitely up to you, but I like to go back in. I'm going to go back in with this really nice gold in the NYX eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to highlight my tear ducts and the bridge of my nose. And I'm going to take two pinks from my e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to put it on my cheeks and turn it into kind of a blush.
When I step up in the scene, all eyes on me. So fresh from my new night.
Lips time. So what I'm using here is NYX, and it's their lip liner in the color Espresso, and I'm going to use it to line my lips. After that, I'm going to use this matte coral red color. It's the perfect look for spring, and definitely a look that you can fly with in early summer. That's the final look, guys. Hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, follow me on Instagram @Africa. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Lord, I'm grateful. I'm here to tell you how grateful I am for your goodness, for your mercies. I call you the great physician, and I'm here to testify to the whole world. I'm grateful, Lord. I remember when I was pregnant for my second son, I was told I was at the last stages of placenta previa. Of course, we got scared. On the day of delivery, they told my mom that after the C-section, is either one of us come out alive, either the baby or the mother comes out alive. But oh, thank Jesus, I have a praying husband who was praying for baby and mother. And to his glory, both baby and mother came out alive. Why won't I thank him? Why won't I give him all the praise, all the honor?